odd season at the Kingdom Arena. Alongside me, Johnny Nelson.
About time, too.
And now it's time for our tale of the tape. It's Daniel the Miracle. Here comes the Miracle Man himself, Daniel Jacobs, fighting out of New York, New York. He is one of the most talented fighters in this division. Let's see what he's got for us in this one. Terrence Bud Crawford, one of the pound-for-pound best in the world, fighting out of Nebraska, USA, one of the greatest of all time.
This bout is scheduled.
One of the hot. And there's the bell for round one. Straight right just misses. Nice counter punch right up the middle. They exchange punches. Nice counter shot. One punch could change everything in this battle. The jab not finding its target. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. There's not a seat to be had in this arena, Johnny. It's got that big fight feel, doesn't it?
You have some fighters that are big show, big arena fighters, and they bask in this, they love this, they are born for this. You have other fighters where this would be like a rabbit in a headlights.
We're at the halfway point, and both of these fighters know the round is still up for grabs.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Good counter punching. Jacobs in real trouble. Thought we were going to see the finish there.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot.
What a blow to the head there. Let's see it again on instant replay.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
1, 2, 3.
Final 10 seconds here, and the corner better get warmed up. They've got some work to do. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. Is there any way back into this fight after the beating he has taken so far? There's the bell for round two. Last round was a disaster. What can they do here to turn this around?
2 knockdowns and you're coming back from that. That's near on impossible because your head must be all over the place. Your legs will feel like jelly. What can they tell you in the corner? All they can do is wake you up. They can't even go into game plan.
Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. A perfect counter lands. Nice defense on that right hook. Beautiful counter punch. Punch, counter punch. Missing with the hook. This counter puncher is going to wait for you to move first, and then will strike like a snake. Keep an eye on this guy.
Todd, I understand what you're saying, but you've got to be on this. You've got to be on it. You've got to be a pro. You've got to think right. Concentrate.
He parries that left jab away. Nice counter. That counter punch caught him clean. Not a lot of punch output. Whoa, wait a minute. Ooh, and Daniel Jacobs just got rocked. Looks like they've shaken it off.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes.
This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. about Jacobs in that last round? You know that bell was sweet music to his ears.
Every second.
Here we go in round 3. Who's going to land the first big shot? It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you. And that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
One of these athletes is going to be the first to get rocked. Beautiful counter shot. How about that time counter shot? And down goes Daniel Jacobs. We wondered how good his chin was, but no one's chin standing up to that shot.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
At some point, the corner may have to intervene here because this fighter won't stay down.
Well, now it's about getting back to the corner, freshen up, get new instructions given to you, and they've got to G you up. They've got to tell you what you're doing wrong and what you're doing right.
Looks like he's leading halfway through this round.
The corners must be so happy. Down to a T, play the plan out to a T. If they can pick up momentum and do this over and over and over again, they've got it.
He threw a punch and just got countered. Uh-oh, code red time here for Daniel Jacobs. What is he going to do? How are they still standing?
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump.
So we enter the final 10 seconds here in a pretty dominant display. What about Jacobs in that last round? Back at it in round 4. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
That jab not going to score. Those counter punches have to hurt. That jab misses. That counter shot lands. Catch and shoot. One moment changes everything, especially in this division. Who thought this would be a mismatch. Wow, let's take another look at that.
Where did that come from? What a shot.
Not many people would have predicted it, but we've got a knockout victory.
A knockout victory? That is, Todd, did you see the shot? That's not a knockout, that's an assassin.